Hello, everyone. My name is Claire Jones, and I offer systemized solutions to art businesses and badass small business builders so that they can grow and scale comfortably and pursue their passionate business dreams. So, I'm going over this is the next video in a series where I go over a bunch of how to stuff with tips, tricks, and tools that I use both in my own business as well as in my clients' businesses. And since there's been so much movement towards online right now because of the current coronavirus, a lot of people are wondering how they can move their operations online. And so, one of the biggest questions is the Facebook Live software because they've recently updated the platform a little bit. And so, the screen sharing option is a bit different than it was before. And I had to learn how to use it back on Friday when I did my big free webinar on how to pivot your business online during this crisis. And so, today I thought I'd do a quick video on how to really use the software to your advantage. So, the easiest thing to do is to look up the Help Center Facebook articles. This is where I started when I was trying to set this up for myself. And the question is, how do I go live on Facebook using streaming software? Because it used to be that you could screen share your screen on a Facebook Live using a web browser extension like a Google Chrome extension, but they've now changed it so that you have to use a streaming software application in order to share your screen during a Facebook Live. So this comes into play if you are doing a live and you want to include a Zoom call on it, or if you are doing a live and you want to do a PowerPoint presentation, or if you want to just share any point of your screen, this is how you would do it. And so the first step is before you can stream live to Facebook, you need to download a streaming software. And so there's a link right here at the top of the page for downloading the streaming software. And it brings up this page. How do I set up streaming software to work with Facebook? And there are two streaming software partners that Facebook is partnering with. And I used the Open Broadcaster software here. And so you just click on it and it takes you to their page. And you need to go to the top right here to the download button, and it walks you through the instructions here as well. But you really need to download it to your computer first. So you hit download, and then it will ask you what operating system you have. Do you have Windows? Do you have Apple? Or I think this is Linux, if I can remember correctly. And so I downloaded the Windows version. And so this is what pops up when you download it. I'm going to open up the application here on my desktop. And so you can see here that it is already looking to share one of my displays. And so I will show you, I'll move my head here. At the bottom here, this is where you set up what the scene's going to be, what the source is going to be. You can see what your audio mixer looks like. You can have scene transitions. And then these are the controls on the right hand over here in the bottom. And so you can get really fancy with this, but don't go too in depth if it scares you. And so when you're looking at sources, this is basically what source on your computer the streaming software is going to stream. And so it gives you a bunch of options. You can do a plus to add one. You can minus to remove one. There's a properties settings button, and there's a move up and a move down button. And so if you want to add one, you hit the plus button, and it will give you all of these options. And so you can stream your audio input. You can stream your audio output. You can stream a certain browser. You can stream a color source. You can a display capture, a game capture. If you're streaming on Twitch and you're playing video games, that's how you would do it. There's an image slideshow, there's a media source, there's a scene, there's text, there's video capture device, and there's window capture. And so I chose the display capture because I have two displays, two monitors. One is set up with my laptop, and then I have another external monitor that is connected to my laptop. So I have two computer screens on my setup. And so right now it's showing one of my displays. And so I'm going to add another display. So I'm going to use display capture 2 to create it. You can name it whatever you want. And yes, so here you can see it is now displaying my current screen. And so that's why it has the mirror effect, because it goes on into an infinity. And so that's how you can change the different screens to what it displays. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm also going to change the capture so that it captures my other display. There we go. And then I'm going to move over these. I'm going to minimize those. All right. And so you can see here, if I move this window over to this display, it is now showing. I can't move my face over to that display. That's okay. So it is now showing what I want to stream on my Facebook. So if I want to start a live here, I can hit create live. I'm going to maximize this so that you see what I'm doing. It's thinking really hard. My internet. This is what happens when you do a lot of Windows and streaming software while you're trying to do a live. It taxes your internet a lot, so things might move more slowly than you're used to. So it's thinking really hard here. I'm going to close some tabs to hopefully help it out a little bit. So this is what it looks like when you want to set up a live. Right now, it is waiting for whatever input you want to put into it. And then at the bottom, it gives you the streaming key and the live URL. So you're going to want to copy the streaming key here. You can hit copy, or you can select all of this and do Control-C. And then you go over to your streaming software here, and you go to settings under file, and you go to stream on the left-hand menu right here, and it asks for the stream key. So this is basically what you just copied from Facebook. So you can show it to see what it looks like. I'm going to select all of this and delete it, and then paste the stream key that was given to me from Facebook. So now it knows what stream to stream, essentially. So now that I have that set up, I'm going to go over here to the right-hand control panel and hit Start Streaming. And so this is going to tell Facebook that I want it to stream this window that is displayed on the streaming software. So let's wait for Facebook to. There we go. So now you can see in the bottom right-hand corner on my Facebook screen. And here, if you scroll up, it will show my live. And so since this is a little bit delayed, Facebook Lives are going to be delayed a little bit. This is what it's going to look like. And so this big screen is my browser. And so I can, minimize it, whatever. And then this is the live that's going to be streamed. And so I can also change the display if I want. I can change the window capture. Let's see what it looks like if I do a different window. I can choose what window I want. So I'm going to choose, let's see, I'm going to choose my clarified art window. So now it should be streaming that, I believe. There you go. See, now you see it. And you can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. And so live is, again, going to be a bit slower than your streaming because there's a bit of delay. And so back down here in the sources, you can change what sources you want displayed. So I'm going to go ahead and this little eye makes it visible or invisible. And so when the eye is highlighted, that means that it's visible. And when it's not highlighted, that means it's invisible. And so you can quickly switch between sources here in order to tell it what you want it to display. So, and then if you want to go live, so for example, if you want to do a presentation, let's go to my Canva and find a presentation that I can show you. Again, my internet's slow. It's thinking. It's thinking. I do all of my presentations in Canva. Canva is a great tool. I use it pretty much every single day for creating graphics and stuff for my business. So up here in the right-hand corner, you can hit present to do a PowerPoint presentation. And I will show you what it looks like here shortly if my internet will cooperate. So now you will see, hopefully here soon, that because this is chosen as the source, this monitor is chosen as the source for my streaming software, it is now going to be shown on my Facebook Live. So you can actually see that in here. Well, now it's the other display. So again, let's see if I can show you this by bringing it over here. And then I'll present again. So this is what it looks like in the Facebook Live right now, as you can see in this video. There you go. See, now the streaming software, as you can see here, it's a bit of a delay, like I said, on Facebook Live. So if you want to see these screens at the same time, I can show you what it looks like. So on the right here, we have the streaming software application. And on the left here, we have the Facebook Live. And I have this PowerPoint open in another display. So if you want to switch displays, again, it'll show you what this other display looks like. Or you can do that. Or you can have no display. And so it will basically just stream whatever source you're telling it to stream to your Facebook Live, because you put that Facebook stream key into your streaming software settings. And so they basically just talk to one another now. So you can change the displays around as you move around, or you can just keep it with one display setup. So that's basically all I wanted to show you today. Let's see, let's get it back to the presentation. There you go. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you today. And then when you want to go live, you hit the go live button. So this is what it looks like in the Facebook application. My internet's running slow because I have so many things running here at the moment. You will probably want to close some tabs before you start this process because it really taxes your internet usage. So here, so yeah. So you can see this is what it looks like on the Facebook Live, and you can go live here at the bottom. You can also schedule a live video, which means that the live video will start at a predetermined time, and that's how you can advertise an upcoming live that you have, again, you copy the stream key. You can also reset it. And then this is what the post preview looks like. And so people can opt to get reminders to be reminded when the live starts, but you have to have the streaming already up and running for the predetermined time that you schedule it for. And so here over on the left side, you can see the date and the time. You can share it to a page that you manage. You can share it to your timeline. You can share it to a group. You can say something about the live video, all kinds of different stuff. You can cross post to more pages. You can share to pages, groups, audience settings, all kinds of stuff. So that's if you want to schedule it. Or if you want to go live now, just hit the go live button. And this is what the live stream will look like. So I hope that was helpful for you all. Let me know if any questions come up. It's a bit complicated, I understand, but basically just download a streaming software. I recommend using the ones that Facebook recommends on their help page. Just go to How Do I Go Live on Facebook using streaming software on their help page, and then go to the downloading streaming software link. Download one of the software applications, and then put your streaming key here into the settings of the streaming software, and then choose which source you want it to draw from. So you can do a different display, you can do a certain window, all kinds of different stuff. So let me know if that makes sense to you guys. And yeah, take care. Have a good one. Talk to you later.